Well, of course, no one can forget this. The howling category 4 hurricane winds and rain when Hurricane Ian ripped through Southwest Florida almost 2 years ago. Thanks for joining us here on Wink News at 3. I'm Nicole Gabe.
And I'm Russ McCaskey. NOAA is now out with its predictions for what we can expect this hurricane season, which starts in about a week. Wink News Chief Meteorologist Matt Devitt joins us now. So, Matt, just how active do you think this season's going to be?
Well, this was as expected, nothing shocking, nothing surprising. They're following Colorado State's expectations that this will be a very active season. The forecast, 17 to 25 named storms, 8 to 13 hurricanes, 4 to 7 major hurricanes, that's category 3 and above. They have been issuing these forecasts since 1999, and in yellow, that's the highest that they have ever forecasted compared to the average numbers on the right. Very important. Before we even get into this, in terms of these hurricane season forecasts, including during an active year, yes, it does increase the potential overall, but more storms does not always guarantee more landfalls in the United States. You know, you could have a lot of storms and they curve out to sea, or on the flip side, they could impact the United States. Every year is different, but let's entertain that forecast from NOAA. Why are they thinking it's going to be that active? Two ingredients that are real big here, including within this part of the Caribbean and the Atlantic. It's called the Main Development Region, record warm water temperatures, the power of the fuel. Now let's take you into the Eastern Pacific. Notice that shading of lighter blue. We are in the weeks and months ahead likely to develop and transition into a La Nina. Why do we care? Why does that matter? Well, El Nino, La Nina have a big impact on not only our weather here in Florida, but across the world. So when you have an El Nino, and that's what we had last year, warmer waters in the Eastern Pacific, that increases wind shear in the Atlantic. Higher wind shear, it hurts, and oftentimes can sometimes rip apart tropical systems. If the computer models are correct, we will have the example on the right. Cooler waters in the Eastern Pacific that lowers wind shear in the tropical Atlantic, and that can lead to not only stronger storms, but more storms. But at least as far as I'm concerned, I don't care if they're calling for 1, 10, or 100 storms. All it takes is one storm to make all the difference. 2022 is officially in the books as an average year. In 2022, we had Hurricane Ian, and certainly a storm that was far from average for us here in Southwest Florida. Guys?